Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, don't mind how my face looks right now. I just wiped off my mascara and some of my concealer came off because I just got finished working, but I wanted to do a video on the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Rivera palette. I've already swatched the palette. I did put them on my Snapchat and my Instagram, so if you guys didn't see that, I will link those my social medias down below as well as somewhere on the screen here. So yeah, if you want to see what look I created and my thoughts on the palette and all that stuff, then just keep on watching. So the palette comes in this really cool packaging. It kind of gives me like sailor vibes. You have the blue and white stripes and the word Rivera here is written in gold and it's raised a little bit. So when you run your finger over it, you can feel the lettering. And then once you open this up, I know most of Anastasia's palettes are like a felty type of material, but this actually feels like denim. Denim, am I saying that right? Denim, yeah. Feels like a jean material. So yeah, this is what the palette looks like on the outside, and when you open it, look how freaking beautiful these colors are, you guys. I am really impressed with the color scheme that they chose. I love doing really colorful eye looks. I am not afraid to play with color, so I am really excited to play with this, you guys. So I believe that this palette retails for $42. I'm pretty sure that's what all their palettes retail for. I'm gonna go on to Sephora's website to read the description of this palette. So far, wow, so far, it's $45, by the way. It has 5 stars and 112 reviews. Okay, I didn't look at anybody's reviews of this yet. I do not know what to expect. I just did the swatches like I had mentioned. I will insert them here somewhere. On Sephora's website, it says, for what it is, it says it's an essential springtime color collection featuring classic neutrals and seasonal tones that are perfect for creating your ultimate vacation looks. It's free of parabens, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and then it says the full pigment powder formula delivers high color payoff and intensity. These 14 new paradise-inspired mattes and metallics range from vibrant jewel tones to bright colors for shimmering, glam, smoky eye, and pops of color. The palette includes a dual-ended brush and a large mirror for travel-friendly packaging, which is true. So every Anastasia palette does come with this brush. Let me get it out of the packaging for you. On one end, you have your more kind of like crease brush, and then on the other end, you have more of like a packer brush. I use these brushes often and I like them. I don't see any problem with them. Now we all know Morphe is my favorite eyeshadow brand, brush wise and eyeshadow wise for the most part, but their brushes are bomb. I will use the brush that came with this palette as well as some of my own brushes. So you do get, like it says, 14 shades. It looks like 6 of them are shimmers and or metallics and the rest are all mattes. You do get like a protective layer here, and then of course you do get the mirror as well. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes. I'm gonna go in with my good old tried and true MAC Painterly paint pot. I love this paint pot, you guys. I use it in all my eyeshadow tutorial videos and I definitely recommend it. Let me zoom you guys in real quick. Okay, like I said, don't mind how my makeup looks. I literally just got done working and I just worked 8 hours and I did wipe off my mascara with a makeup wipe and like some of my concealer came off, but I'm just gonna roll with it. It's currently 1:30 in the morning. I know it looks gross. That's because I was literally sweating all day. So once we have the paint pot on, I'm gonna go in with the palette, and the first shade that I'm gonna go in with is this shade right here called Estate, and it's like a very peachy, light peach color. I'm gonna put that in my crease now. I barely tapped into it, and of course you guys can see that it does have some fallout in the pan right here, but for Anastasia shadows, that's very common. That's very prominent. I mean, all their palettes that I've noticed have a crap ton of fallout, but fallout doesn't bother me really. As long as the shadow performs well, I'm totally cool with it. So this is what the brush looks like. There's a lot of product on here. I'm just gonna tap off some of the excess on my finger and we are going to go in. I'm not sure. This should show up on my skin, but with the lighting, it might be a little bit washed out, so you might not be able to see it on my skin. And if you're wondering why my inner corner is so shiny, I do have like a highlight on there from when I got ready to go to work today. So that's why it looks like super shiny right there. And anywhere else you see shine, well, it's probably oil. So I'm just going in windshield wiper motions just to, okay, one of the brush hairs just fell out. I don't know if you guys saw that on my face, but I'm just going in windshield wiper motions just to get the eyeshadow blended very well. Oh, look, see, there it is. So just pay attention to that. These brushes do shed a little bit. So now I'm gonna go in with the purple shade right here. I think it's called Canis. Not quite sure, but I'm going with that shade right here. And I'm going to do the same thing, just go right in the same area where we put that transition shade. A lot of times purples are one of the hardest eyeshadows to formulate, so I'm really excited to see how this eyeshadow will perform. So I know it looks patchy right now, but a lot of times with purple you have to keep adding the color on. Sorry y'all, literally I just realized that I forgot to turn one of my lights on, and that's why like it looked a little bit weird. You can see another brush hair fallen out of my brush. The purple for me, I feel like the more color that I add, the worse it's getting. It could also be the primer, like the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I don't set it with a powder. I just never do because it sets itself. So I'm wondering if maybe it's the primer. But for me personally, this shadow it could definitely be better for sure. I'm gonna go in with the other side. I'm gonna start out with a very small amount and then gradually build it up. And it could also be this brush as well. It's definitely not the softest type of eyeshadow brush that I have. Actually, let me go in with something different because I really do think it could very well be the brush. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe M514 brush. It's just a really small crease brush, and I'm gonna try that. So yeah, even with switching out the brushes, I am still having a super hard time blending this purple out. You can see like the really harsh line right there. I don't really know like what more I could do to blend this out. We're just gonna go with it. Like I said, purples can be some of the hardest shades to formulate, so I'm not mad at it. It does definitely have pigment. The color is there, but it's just not blending the way I expected it to. Now I'm going to go in with the pink color that is called Bahamas. I'm going to blend that in with the purple. I'm going to try to use a lot of color in this look. Same thing, windshield wiper motions. So I think that the pink is definitely blending more, or better I should say, than the purple was. And also, if you guys see me looking over this way, I am looking at my monitor, my viewfinder, which just lets me see that I'm still recording and that I'm in focus. If I'm looking down, of course I'm looking at my mirror. So far I'm not mad at the palette. I just wish the purple would have blended a little bit better because I didn't have any problems with the light peachy shade that we used for our first crease shade. But we're just gonna move right along with the video. The next shade I think I'm gonna go with the brown shade. It's called Palm. Right here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put that on the outer edge of the outer corner of my eye for some more definition and just blend it into the crease a little bit. I kind of wish that there was like a blue in the, like a matte blue in the shade, or in the palette I should say. I think that would be really cool because if there was a blue, I would probably use that instead of the brown. But I am trying to utilize as many shades as I can. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. I definitely don't think it's a bad palette, but yeah, I wish the colors would blend better together. I am definitely going to try other eyeshadow primers and different like methods to see how I can get this to blend a little bit better, because I'm just not pleased with the blending. The next shade that I'm gonna go in with, I am like, this is literally why I got the palette. For this shade right here, it's called Mediterranean. Y'all, it's like a blue, like an icy blue silver. Oh, it's so freaking pretty. So I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia brush, and I'm first gonna go in with no Fix Plus on my brush. So if you use Fix Plus, that kind of just helps the foil shadow or the shimmer. It makes it more shimmery, more glittery, more sparkly, and it will help so you don't have a lot of fallout under your eyes. Because I'm not using Fix Plus, I'm probably gonna have a lot of fallout on my skin, but I just wanna see how it applies without the Fix Plus. So that is what it looks like. It's so pretty. You can see like all the fallout on my face. So what I'm going to do for that is I am going to spray my brush with some Fix Plus. Since I don't have any baking powder under my eyes, setting powder I should say, not baking powder, why did I say that? Just see how much more intense that color is with the Fix Plus. That's like my favorite way of applying shimmers or any type of sparkly or glittery eyeshadows. Like, that just looks so good. I literally cannot get enough of this shade. Oh, that's just so pretty. Again, if you want to minimize fallout, you can put setting powder under your eyes. That is an option. Or you can just not do your face makeup before your eyes. I never do my face makeup before my eyeshadow, but because I already had this face makeup on, because I just got home, I'm going to keep it on. Of course, it looks like utter trash, but it's fine. But yeah, this is what that color looks like. So freaking beautiful. I'm gonna go back in with the brown that we used and just kind of blend it into this color right here without making it come off of the lid. So yeah, you guys, that is the blue shade. I'm gonna go back in with the pink shade and go right over where that purple is. And then I'm going to go back in with that crease color we used called Estate and just blend the edges of the eyeshadow. And then for the highlight, I think I'm just gonna go in with this really white eyeshadow that's in the palette. It's called Sails. This is what it looks like right here. And I'm going to take that on a Morphe M411 brush. It's just a really small tapered brush. And just going to put that right at the brow bone. And then I'm going to put some of that on the inner corner. And now I'm going to start with the lower lash line. I'm going to take a pencil brush, and this is the Morphe M431 brush. It does have some product on it. I just wiped it off, and I'm going to go back in with that purple shade. Put this right under the lower lashes. And then I'm going to go back in with that brush that we used for all the other colors, and I'm going to get that pink and go right under here as well to help blend out that purple. I'm going to do the same to the other eye. And then I'm just going to go in with that brown on that same pencil brush. Just get that really close to that lash line. And I'm going to apply some mascara and lashes off camera, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, so I am back. As always, I applied the NARS Climax mascara on my lashes, and then these lashes are from Salon Perfect. I will link all the items that I use in the description bar below. I always do that for all of my videos, so make sure you check that out. My overall thoughts on this palette, I like it. I love the color selection. I love the color scheme. I think it's definitely very different from any Anastasia palette that they've ever launched. Like I said, I really do like the colors. I think that they could blend a little bit better. in my opinion. Like I said, it could just be my eyelid primer. It could be the brushes that I was using. It really could be a variety of things. So yeah, unfortunately, they don't blend as good as I want them to, but they do swatch very, very nice. And I know a lot of times mattes swatch really terrible, but these matte swatches swatched really, really good. Would I recommend this palette? I would. I think if you love colorful eyeshadows, you love doing colorful eye looks, I think you would really benefit from this palette. Again, it is a $45 price mark. Although what I don't understand is most of their palettes are all $42. And this one's $45. I just looked it up now, so I'm not sure why this is $3 more, because I'm pretty sure you're getting the same number of colors. Yeah, you're getting the same number of shadows, but it is $3 more. I'm guessing it's because of the material that this is made out of, since it feels like denim. But yeah, you guys, I definitely do recommend this palette. I'm gonna play with it some more because the blending just didn't really do it for me. But this is the eye look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, don't mind my face makeup. It looks terrible. I know. But yeah, you guys, I definitely love the purple, pink, the blue. Like, I'm so into that type of eyeshadow, and I think it's really cool that they launched a colorful eyeshadow palette, because I've noticed more of their palettes are more on the neutral side, which is great. I love neutral eye looks, but I want to try to start doing more colorful eye looks. So yeah, you guys, that is it for this video. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, check out my social media links, and make sure you hit your post notification bell so you're notified every single time that I upload. I upload twice a week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.